Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. It's midday Monday. We are early today, almost an hour early. I got some stuff to do, so figured I'd come in, knock out a show instead of skipping a show. Like, subscribe, ring the bell so you know each every day we post the free picks. Because like on a day like this, to come in a little early, you might miss it. Posting in the chat right now, we have the picks for the show. MLB, college, and NFL. Following that in the comments section, we are rolling in some player props. Green Bay Packer player props. We'll get to them in a second. We'll also throw in the Tuesday teasers all in the chat. You could come in anytime you want in YouTube, Winning Free Picks. Sean Higgs, Picks and Parlays, Facebook page on Winning Free Picks. Get these also. All right, so teaser Tuesday up. Green Bay Packer props are up. And all right, we're gonna put the old support the show in the comment section. $4.99 for the premium if you want to get premium picks. $4.99 for a month. I'm not gonna beat that. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. Come on, give me a follow in the 12th. X, what's ridiculous? X. Podcast listeners, thank you. Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Apple Music, Amazon Music, wherever. Sports Byline. It's all over the joint. Follow Midday Money. Give it a follow. Oakley Dokley. Let's get to a little recap, Ned Flanders. Yesterday in the video, we had some Major League Baseball. Pirates go down. St. Louis goes down. Run line San Diego winner. And we split out on our Miami double dipper. So there is that. 282, 336, a 2 and 3 day, minus $69. We gotta chip away, and that's what I'm trying to do is just chip away. I said I'm probably gonna have a losing baseball season, short of going on a 12-0 run with dogs, and I don't expect that. I could chalk up a little losing season because a guy like me, I put out a lot of games. I gotta manage the bankroll a little bit so it doesn't bury you when you have a little losing season. And that's honestly, we're gonna hit some season-long totals. We'll make it a decent year, not a great year, but it'll get us even, maybe up a little bit. Today's baseball, though, Arizona Diamondbacks on a run line. They're still fighting away, and I think the White Sox have quit. Minus 102 run line. The O's, I went run line. I also on the site. I got them at a 122 on one of the sites. I was like, you know what? I'll buy it at another offshore place. I took them run line. So I did run line in the chat here. Maybe I should have just did to try to get a win because we're trying to get wins here in the video. But if you want to do that, again, a lot of times I give out run lines. You might be playing money lines and making money when my run line goes down. But Baltimore here, why do I think that's it? We're going to get 100 wins. We're going to put the nail in the Red Sox coffin. Huge game today for Baltimore. I really like it. I think it's a good spot for him. And Miami. I like Luzardo. I liked him with the A's. I had a Cy Young ticket on Luzardo with Miami when he came over here in the trade. So, I like this kid. And the Mets, I don't like the Mets. Miami's, third in the wild card? Let's go, Miami. You'll always be the Florida Marlins to me. Get it done for Charles Johnson back in the day. Jeff Conine, Mr. Marlin. NFL 7-3 in the video. Plus 380. Packers under the 46 tonight. College football 16-11 in the video. Plus 370. Western Kentucky minus 6.5. Line has gone up. I said the other day I was leaning Western. We'll throw it out here at a minus 6.5. Not the best line. We don't always get the best numbers. Sometimes we do with some games like NFL, college, early kind of stuff. If you're a premium member, please chime in and let them know how I gave you NFL on Saturday and Sunday for this weekend, and we have totals that moved 4 points. Tomorrow night we'll go Utah under Oregon State. There is that. So we have that. Oh, we got the last one. We forgot player props. They almost skipped them. So, Green Bay Packer props here because I'm a Pack guy. Musgrave anytime TD was plus 325. That was at Bet Online. receiving yards. Uh, so it's said to get this. Some sites have to go over these numbers. So, um, I was just on Bet Online because I had a promo from somebody. I was like, let me use it over here on some stuff, and I was looking at the player props, and theirs is like they have to have at least 50 yards. Some places you have to go over it. Read the fine print on your sites when it comes to player props. A lot of times I just bet at over. This site here particularly, it said you just have to reach the yardage. Musgrove's 106, Dobbs 52 for plus 127, Reed 48 plus 106. 25 would get you 281 here. Not too shabby. And in fact, it's like before I came on, the Musgrave one was up to 51 yards and a 112. So it would change your odds a little bit up to maybe probably like a 286, 287 back. Doesn't, however you want to do it. I'm just throwing these out here as a little parlay. I grabbed them individually myself, did some overs on these guys. So there is that. Props, picks, teaser Tuesdays. NFL, we got the Dolphins, the Ravens, and Chiefs. I don't think any of these lines really moved a little bit here. 11.5, 11.5. College football, the Cuse, Southern Cal, and Texas. So there's that. I think we got it covered. I think we've covered it all up. Let's see if anybody's going to be in the show today. We'll see. This guy always shows up, troublemaker. Oh, look at this. Oh, non-troublemaker. Lock it in with the King is in the house. Welcome, King D. KD's having a nice little season. J-Rock is here. Packers gonna little brother of the Lions. Packers money line tonight. Little payback for knocking them out of the playoffs, perhaps. Well, you know how I feel about the Packers this year, J-Rock. You know how I felt about them. Midday money early bird. Yes, little early bird special. And little Cubs stink. Yeah. Yes, they do. The Cubbies. Oh man, but I can't believe they're gonna roll themselves right out of the playoffs. Unbelievable. Like, I want to see the Cubbies. I want to see the Marlins. I want to see Arizona. I want to see them all kind of. J-Rock's coming in. Series A. Roma team total over 1.5 plus 145. Fiorentina team total over 1.5 minus 105. And La Liga League Atletico team total over 1.5. I think did the what's it win yesterday? Austin Villa? Did Austin Villa get there? Pound it. Padres run line never in doubt. Never in doubt winner. That was easy money. 10th inning. Oh, man. That's why I got to stop a bit. I mean, baseball's just been tough this month for me. I don't lie. I come in, tell you things are good, things are bad. And baseball, it was just a rough August. I had a night. It started out kind of good, and then it went to like ho hum. Actually, that's a lie. It was a good August, and then September was just been terrible. I can't catch a dog. I can't catch a run line. I take a favorite. It's a dog outright. Like I'm gonna take a run line today. Granted, I hate yesterday, but they're losers. I'm gonna take a dog today. They lose 9-1. I take a favorite. They get shut out 5-0. It's just been a bad September for me. Gio, good luck today. There's a warning for MLB squares out there today from a fellow square. Beware and tread lightly. Massive day yesterday, and so other squares cash big too. Books revenge today. Here, I don't see. I don't really subscribe to that, especially in this time of year. Gio, you have just bad teams that have clearly started to mail it in. I mean, where the Sox are a team. It's a bad team. You know, Detroit and Kansas City. I don't know where Kansas City's still playing tough. They got a bunch of young guys. Like that's a team that's going to play because they're young guys looking to be good. The White Sox are not going to play good because that's a team that was supposed to be good and they're playing bad. The Angels are a good team supposed to play bad. The Padres. This was a team that played bad the whole year, and all of a sudden there's no pressure on them. I said this a week and a half ago against the Dodgers. Now this is where San Diego wins 12 or 15 to end the season. And that's how they're playing. That's how they're playing to feign like they're a good team. St. Louis, I had St. Louis yesterday. Like, all right, good spot against the Brew Crews are still cruising along. Boston, a team that thought would maybe be good, last place. Where are they at? That's a team you want to fade. Um, I don't. So I think that spot is a. You really gotta look a little bit at that. You just can't say, "Well, I'm going to take all these dogs today." You know, can the Dodgers lose to Colorado? Possibly. Um, can they beat them 8-3? Most likely. I mean, the Rockies are a team that doesn't even have good young talent. I mean, KC has Witt, Melendez, um, Pacino. They have young guys who are supposed to be good. Who's on Colorado? I think they have one guy, like who's the short? I don't even know his name. J Rocks is Houston Dynamo winner yesterday, plus 155. No Messi. No, what is that? Houston Dynamo. Bandit says Gallon, Kelly, and P Fatty. Let's go D backs. Yeah. Be Fatty, baby. He came through. What was that? 3-0 game for the Fatty? Stop Geo says, O's know about bottom nine, even money. Yes, I can get down with that. I can do that or the run line. I mean, again, run line, I look for a bigger payday. And I haven't found a payday, Gio, because I'm having a losing baseball season. But like I know it's King, nice 3 in baseball. Rangers, Angels under. Nice call there. See, I'm not looking to do any kind of Angel kind of under. I don't know if they're going to like pitching going to just totally wet the bed and they can get shelled, or maybe somebody starts hitting and they're playing a 9-6 game. Good call by you, King D. Gio says Cash Dodgers run line winner. Rangers run line parlay. I say excellent. Need a piece to go with the Dodgers today. Take that. Take that O's bottom nine. I mean, I look at the O's game today as not like it's an all-in play. Like, hey, let's run to the O's. 99 wins. You could probably lock. Do they lock up everything today with the win? Because I know they're. Where is the? I'm going to go to MLB, and I'm sure it'll mess up. There'll be some kind of video playing and jack up my StreamYard. Uh, so regular season, yeah, they have not clinched the division yet. So I think today they win, they could clinch the division, right? Have they clinched the division? No, have not clinched division. I think they have to win today to clinch the. I mean, not today, but for me, it's the O's today. J Rock says I like Reed for Green Bay. Yeah, he's having a nice little season. King D says 105 and 58 baseball. Holy cow, excellent. 64%. Good year, King D. King D, you're not a big you're not laying like 250s. You're pretty much like a dog and up to maybe like a 150 kind of range. You're not a crazy huge fade better, right? Bill says, Sean, sprinkled Musgrove first TD. What do you think about Chris Sale first 5? Loser. I don't like Chris Sale at all. No way. No. It is all O's today. 100 wins, lock up the division. This will be party time for them today. And that's it for the weekend. That's my feeling on this one. Baltimore, last couple weeks ago, September 9th, 4 innings versus Chris Sale. 6 hits, 7 runs, 6 earned, 2 home runs against Chris Sale. Back in April, Sale goes 5 innings, 9 hits, 5 earned runs. So they've hit them both times they've seen them. No, thank you. How about you want to do an over in Baltimore? Sure. Not taking Chris Sale. J Rock Houston Dynamo money line was a nice winner. Locking in with the Kings is August a bad month for me as well. Chris says Green Bay Packers over 45.5. Both teams got something to prove tonight. Again, I got you see, Chris. I got the old under Rooney here tonight. 46 in this game. I feel as if we're gonna, you have a pair of basically a rookie quarterback and a veteran kind of guy who I don't know. He's playing behind a questionable line. Yeah, Green Bay's got their, I think, receiver and running back are both could play tonight, but how much are you getting out of them? The defense for Detroit a little more suspect than the Green Bay defense. Something to prove to me. Why do I think this is an under game here? Listen, if this game's going over this 45, 46, I think the Packers are putting up a 30 spot. I'm not a Lion guy. No Detroit from me. King D. People are betting on games to be nothing. Yeah, it's tough. Again, I've said it before for September baseball. I said this in May and June when things were going well. I'm like, it's good to, September baseball comes, I could ease back. I'm not, no matter good or bad, however the season is, I'm not running to really jump into MLB at times in September because it's call ups. It's some guys have you know, Braves should be on cruise control, kind of stuff. But here, Acuna, you're in an extra inning game and Acuna's playing still. Like, what's going on here? You're locked in. So September baseball to me is a little tricky. No matter I could be hitting 90%, I'd still shy away and concentrate on football. You see these. It's a crazy month. It is a crazy month. Like, and all of a sudden the Yanks start winning games. It makes it seem like, oh, look at this Yankee team. Oh, the Padres. Where's this Padre team all year? The last 20 games of the year, like T Money's like, oh, the Padres, and Mr. Numbers, oh, the Padres are going to run. There's 20 games left. I don't care if they go 20-0, and they almost went 20-0, whatever they are, 10-3 or whatever, 15-2. That is not a team I want to be like, yay. You have teams playing for nothing, and then a team starts playing good. It's. I'll just avoid it. Honestly, I'll play a few games. Hopefully, it could chip away. Tulsa under Tulsa against Temple. Isn't Kurt Warner's son in Temple here? Uh, why is this line coming down? This is a no kind of game I want to jump into here. I mean, Temple scored 7 points in their last two games against real teams. 7 points. You want to? They're going to come in and get an over today. 7 versus Rutgers, 7 versus Miami. Because they scored against Norfolk, 41. I don't know if I'm betting over that game. That's I definitely don't want to bet the over that game. That's just my thinking on that. You knew the freezer's coming because I had the video channel up there. Yes, appreciate you too, King. Nothing over 140. Yep. Yeah. I don't know if you get buried with 120s and 130s, but I guess if you're chasing because you're down, you're playing a little bit on tilt. I guess you're thinking, hey, I got to get this back. We're gonna take some faves. Um, but I don't know. I had to. I'm going to just disagree with the 130s because, and not just because I would bet a 130 kind of game. I don't really think of that as a huge. Once you get in bigger numbers, you run into trouble. Like anything like 150, 160 range could be trouble. Tulsa 3. Why does this line come down? I'm trying to figure this one out here. This was 6. No play for me. Lock it in with the king. Sports fans become the new quick get rich queen. Yeah. Here's the thing though with these commercials. I saw. I don't know if it was on Twitter who put it out. it was either Fats or Richard Schultz put out a picture from one of the things like, "Hey, make sure you have fun and know what you could lose." Like lose, like it was like basically saying you're going to lose. It's okay. Just keep betting to lose money. And I always joke, "Are we having fun? Are we making money?" And the commercial like, "Oh, when you're out with your friends having fun." I don't want to go out and drink and bet. What is wrong with you? No. Why do you want your mind altered betting money? This isn't fake. Yeah, get rich quick. Well, you see it. Look at this. They put out these ridiculous parlays that people could hit. And let me tell you, this is what, year 3 of this show? I've had people come and go, "Oh, look at this. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm doing this on this." And sometimes people come back, sometimes they don't. I don't know how get rich quick. I've been doing this a long time. It's definitely not quick. I mean, and rich is just a matter of, everybody's got their own richness level or what you think is good. Thoughts on the Twinkies today, huh? Good looking child. I, how about a gray run line there? This is a spot they're locked, basically locked into their position, right? They've clinched the division. You're holding out hope. Like, are you gonna? You're not gonna leapfrog Texas for the 2 seed unless, and even if that happens, you can't. I mean, because that would mean I don't think Seattle's in real trouble. Seattle's in real trouble. They if Seattle doesn't win tonight, their season is over. It's over. Um, can Houston get past? Excuse me, Minnesota. I don't see them getting the 2 seed. So can Gray go a couple innings? Let him go 5 innings, maybe get some strikeouts or something. It's really a game you don't want to play on because they're locked in. Where are we going? And you're laying 250, 260. Tooch is in the house. We get sports bank tips on the Byram Network, Sean, me, and Anthony. Thanks, Tooch. I always say it anyway, but usually on Friday. I don't give it the day ahead of time. But you put everything in there. It's easy enough to find now. Listen, if you're watching on YouTube, you can just copy and paste, go right across it, Byram Network, and you'll see me, Tooch, and Anth sitting around eating pasta, talking some Bears. Me just bashing the Bears and basically Chicago pizza the whole show. I'm not fat. Kremer 1-4 versus Boston. That's why I take the over as well. Take the over too. The poll is posted in the chat, by the way. We have a poll posted on winning free picks. Your Thursday night. Who's winning Thursday night? Lions -2, Packers +2. Come on over if you're on the P&P channel. Come check it out. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's that stuff. Okay, I could do a whole ranty show on that one. George is in the house. You good with me? I want money because you last night. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'm glad you won. That's what we try to do. Done. All right. Listen, you can go to on Winning Free Picks, right? If you're on Winning Free, George, you on Winning Free Pick channel or you're on PMP? I don't know which channel you're watching on. If you're on PMP or Sean Higgs, type in Winning Free Picks, and then there's like a super chat. You could just donate, or you could just join as a member for $4.99, or you could just put a donation in the super chat for $1 or whatever. I'm not fat. Thoughts on the Steelers and Cincinnati Bengals. Let's pull up. Why do I have two MLB pages up? So, where's this Cincy game? What do we got here, Cincinnati? So, Cincy's playing the Titans, and I said this on Look Headlines. I said it on Midday Money on Monday. I said, if you think Burrow's going to play, why don't you jump in here and lay the 1 before the game starts, right? Because you thought he was maybe going to play. Because the line was creeping up to 2.5, 3. Now it's 2.5. I honestly would maybe lean a little Bengals, and I hate short weeks. But Tennessee, to me, I have the under. And those of you, where are they? I know they're here. Premium members, I said take the under, the 44, Tennessee and Cincinnati, and it's now down to 40. Henry looks like he's done. Tannehill looks over the hill. Hopkins, I mean, they're a defensive team. And Cincinnati is still a team trying to work its way back into. Burrow is basically trying to work his way back. I mean, they don't look very good. I would lean under in that game. And Cincinnati next week against the Cardinals. 42 total. I don't know. I might be looking at a total in that game too. The Steelers. I've again. Here's another one. Where's the pick game here? Against the Browns. Oh, excuse me. Pitt's at Houston. I'm thinking Browns and Ravens. I want to take an over in this spot, believe it or not. And the Texans to me are a team, they're going to give up some points, but then they always kind of have a late charge. And it was the same with Davis Mills. It's the same with Stroud. I mean, it's who's ever quarterbacking. They get down. They kind of come back. Everybody knows what they saw in Cincinnati, the Rams, the Steelers, the Raiders. Last we saw, right? Sunday, Monday night games. I like the over here. I like the over Texans. James is in the house. Hello. King D says television was already designed to keep the humans' mind in a box. That's why it's squared. Yeah, I like that. Excellent. Bears deserve it. What a disaster. They're bad. Good night, Munchie. Joe Burrow is undefeated against the Tennessee Titans. I'm not saying he loses here. I said I would have took him at 1 instead of 2. And I have an under 44. It's now 40. I feel good. Don't bet on soccer, Sean. I can't do soccer. KC Royals, Cole Raggins pitcher, total over 7. I like Raggins, Matt. So you want to go KC today, I'll take them. A little bit of a dog. Hey, they're playing. This is where I think you play on the kind of team at the end of the year where they have young guys. I mentioned it. They have Witt, Melendez, Bikino. They have young guys who are up and coming. They're fighting. It's not like a team where St. Louis, we're going to be good, and they're kind of just going through the motions. Royals are playing because they had to play. They're young guys looking to get a spot on a roster. You want to go over? I don't hate I don't hate it. It looks low. I think KC could hit. I mean, Bobby Witt's a 30-30 guy. No one talks about it. Nathan's in the house. Let's cash. We're trying, baby. We trying. Jesse Sewell. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Jesse's cursing in here. Scripts of Tennessee sounds like mine before the season started. The difference is I don't have the 2-time winning Tennessee tickets you have. Yeah. Well, the Tennessee, to me, again, unders all the time with Tennessee. The Charger game was just one of those spots where you had to play them. At this spot here, though, I don't know if I could play him. I don't know if I could play him. And believe it or not, he, as bad as Tannehill has looked, dude, you don't have a better guy. If this is the case with Tennessee, I mean, you have. Wait, you drafted 2 quarterbacks. You drafted Willis 2 years ago, and you got Levis. What are you doing? I mean, you know what you're getting out of Tannehill. He's going to come in there. He's going to be a statue, and he's going to get attacked. He looked great against the Chargers, bad against Cleveland. Cleveland has a very good defense. Excellent defense. Saints have a good defense. So I'm not hating, and he didn't throw a pick against Cleveland. He just didn't do well. I mean, it is what it is. Can he come in here and have a good game against Cincinnati? I mean, he might have a decent game against Cincinnati. My question is with Tennessee is what I guess they think the South is open because they're not believers in the Jags. But I didn't get drafting Levis anyway. What are you doing? Are you waiting another week here? I mean, Tennessee has Cincy this week. They're on the road against Indianapolis, then against Baltimore at home. And I'll tell you what, I'll take them as a dog versus Baltimore. So you're a little dog here, which on opening numbers, you were a 5-point dog. Obviously, it's 2 because of the Burrow injury. Can they lose all these next 3 games and be 1-4, 1-5, whatever they're going to be, going into a bye week? And then are they going to bring out a rookie home versus Atlanta, at Pitt, at Tampa, at Jacks, three roadies on the road? I mean, this season could get out of control. Bill, Dolphins hype is real. Money line. Here we go. Here we go, Dolphins. Good night, Munchie. Pittsburgh cover the spread and the over. I know about covering the spread. It looks easy. I get it. People just want to write off Tennessee. Like, the Texans are bad. I said Tennessee. Texans are bad. No, I don't know. Again, did I bet the Texans? Did I bet the Steelers? No. Would I like to bet the over? Yes. Not invested in. I'm looking at them. I want to jump on the over. Good looking shot. Thoughts on the Cubbies? Believe it or not, I like the Cubbies today. I mean, Stroman, he came off the injured list. They used him out of the bullpen a couple times. So, yeah. I like the Cubbies here. Yeah, no cursing on my show. Good night, Munchie. 3-game parlay. Baltimore, Natties. Hold on. Oh, this is football. I was like Baltimore, the Nationals in New England. So, you like... let's start with the Ravens against Cleveland. Loser. Washington. Loser. The Patriots. Possible winner. But I think this is a loser. 3-game parlay. I mean, let's be honest. You have 3 dogs. They could all lose. Munchie. These could all go down. They could all go down. They could go down in flames. J-Rock, Cleveland has the best defense. Yeah. I mean, look good so far. J-Rock said, I don't know about Dolphins scoring on the Chargers, and Denver didn't impress me. Commanders lit up Denver. I mean, that's the thing. Like, the Bills kind of played Denver a little bit tougher. I mean, should I even say that? Because I saw them give up 34 points or whatever they did to Skylar Thompson. So that really isn't. I guess when you hold them to field goals early, I mean, this game at the half was 2017 with 1, 2, 3, 4 field goals kicked by the Dolphins. (32-29), 21-19 Miami, 26-11. See, 35-0. I don't think it's that easy to just come in and say, a team scores 70, you want to run to them. Do I think over 50? Yes. Do I think over 55? I don't know. Joshua, Twins no run first inning. I could do that. You want to do that? Sure. I don't hate a Nerfy with Minnesota. Medina, listen, no great shakes. Oh, for sure. What is it? Is it a heavy number on that, Joshua? What are you laying on the Nerfy with the Twins there? Do we have a lineup set for them yet? Bill says fade the Falcons. QB's bad. I'm looking to fade the Falcons. I took Detroit last week. You're on the road. It's a tough spot. Here we go though. This is a game in England. Why do I feel with this Jags game that Jags might be up, right? They play here every year. And then we get the old comeback kids, right? Here comes Atlanta. Here comes Atlanta with some garbage scores late or some nonsense to get inside. Well, it's not even getting inside the number one at the 3. Maybe something to push the total over, though. Look at these games. I'll tell you, I don't know if Anthony's here, pounded. He's like, watch these games in England. Like, they're no right to get anywhere. Like the Viking, I think the Vikes were playing. It should have been a nice win. It turned into like an over and a dog play or something. I'm not looking again that game. Free mine, my mafia brother. What do you say? Who's that? The Lions tonight? You like the Lions? How about an under tonight, free mind? 115 on the Nerfy. Go for it. Not a bad number, Josh. So I can get it. A lot, sometimes I just ask because if it's something like 150, 180s or some a big number, I'm just gonna say no because I don't want to lay those things. But yeah, I'm all for Nerfies, Joshua. And I say this on September 28th. I'll say it on April 4th. Your starting pitcher, I don't care how trash he is, your starters are the best pitchers on your team. I don't see how you can't get 3 outs. I don't care who the other 3 guys are on the other team. They're best 3 guys. It's you start of the game. No one's ready for you. You can come out and switch things up. It should be the best inning you pitch of the entire game. I'm always for a Nerfy. Lock it in with the king. Templars rank 130th in the country red zone efficiency, which also showing some explosiveness on the ground. They should be able to move the sticks, keep the ball rolling under. Yeah, I mean, to me, like I just said, Temple scored 7 versus Rutgers and Miami. How the heck is this 55? Is Tulsa Akron? I don't know if they're Akron bad. They're definitely not Norfolk. But 55. I'm guessing it's because of Kurt Warner's kid and you have a QB who's just going to chuck it all over the place. I mean, 22 of 39, 14 of 22, 20. Here you go. 20 of 48 versus Rutgers. 28 of 49 versus Akron. I mean, 53% passing. That could be the problem there because the clock's going to stop on an incomplete pass. 5 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. 4 games. Not good. Not good. Not scared to throw the ball, though, that's for sure. Whee, boy. Ah. Shot out. How you doing, shout out? You had winners last night? Did I write down anybody's plays from yesterday? No, I just wrote down the Calabawas Cup, whatever, some soccer stuff from the show. Nobody really came in with a get out the pen lock apparently yesterday. At least I didn't write it down anywhere if it was. Mike F is in the house. Higgs, thoughts on over under first half total line? Under. I like the under for the game. I'm going to say under first half. Carl, what do you say? Best post ever on here when some guy said he was on his old lady. That's a good one. I like that. Who you on tonight? My old lady. Bill, Lions have improved. They shouldn't be a favorite on the road. I'm still trying to figure out why they're a road favorite. And maybe it's a too good to be true Packer play. I don't know. I wasn't high on the Lions coming into the season. I'm high on the Packers, so maybe I'm a little, blinded by my thoughts on both teams. Shout out says a 3-team parlay. Marlins, Rangers, Brew Crew under tonight. I don't hate these. Monty's pitched well. Monty hasn't been bad. I like Jeff Montgomery. I like him with the Yankees. I like him with the Cardinals. I like him with Texas. This is the season tonight. This is it for Seattle. Win and you keep going. A loser, you're in trouble. And Gilbert, my Lord, look at it. So last game, 5 innings, 2 earned, 5 2/3. 5 innings, 5 hits, 7 innings versus the Angels. 5 innings. I mean, you got to get out of these 5 innings. I mean, you need to go a little further. And granted, you're still kind of young. Was it second year for him? Third year? You lost 2-0 last week to Texas. 5 2/3 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 4 walks crushed you. 4 walks killed you. That's the most walks he's had all season in the game. Just happened to be when their season's on the line. And that's it. Here's Texas way back in May. 6 2/3, 3 hits, 2 runs, 10 Ks. So you need a big outing. He's at last year's numbers. 31 starts. Last year at 32. He's got 184 innings. Last year 185. Less hits this year. Some more runs. ERA pumped up a little bit, but strikeouts are up 10, home runs up a little bit, walks are down. I like Logan Gilbert. This is it for them and the season. I mean, you lose here, forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Monty's been solid his last three. Again, outdueled Gilbert 2-0 last game. Tough jumping on that though, man. That game could really go either way. Okay, the line has dropped. 56 is out there looking juicy. 56 in the Temple game. Shout out Green Bay money line. Sure. Jordan Love over 230 yards passing. Why not? Watson, let's get some yardage here. Josh Reynolds over 31. I like it. If you like Green Bay, jump on the Green Bay. Oh, free minds. No, with the lock. What are you doing, free mind? Free mind, you're killing me. I have Arizona. I got him in the chat on the run line. Free mind comes out with the lock emoji. Oh my goodness. Oh, you killed me. You killed my day today. I was looking for a 3-0 sweep, and now I've definitely got one loss because you had to do that lock. Oh, yeah. Bill, soccer was weird. I say teams in the cup didn't play their starters. Yeah, no soccer. No soccer. King D, no more 56s. I see 55 and a halves. I still think it's an underplay. I mean, what is... I'm trying to figure this out. Why... And again, I'll say something crazy like 47. Like, I look at these teams like, how does this open at a 55, 56? It opened at 55, went to a 56, then back to a 55. I see a 54 and a half opener up to a 55 and a half. 55 and a half. I mean, maybe I'm just wrong on Tulsa. I'm like, what are we doing here with Tulsa? I mean, this isn't Oklahoma to come in and drop 60 on them, right? Is Temple? Is there going to be a huge Temple crowd here today? Rolling out to Oklahoma? Everybody's leaving Philly. Hey, let's go to Tulsa for the weekend. I don't get it. I don't get it. Now, if you want to say, hey, I want to take Temple in the points. I mean, again, 5 down to 3 tells me people grabbed it early and were like, hey, I'll take the points. The line is gone. Move on. If you like Temple, you could have had a 5.5 on one day. The line is gone. Why are you taking Temple? If you like Temple, take it on the money line. Free Mind's laughing because he just buried us on Arizona. King D says, let's get it. You know it. Marlins, I'm not fat. Yes, the Marlins. There they are. Arizona, the Orioles, and the Marlins. That's what we like today in the chat. We like them. We like them. Mikey likes it. Arizona run line. Orioles run line. Marlins minus 128. Packers under 46. Western Kentucky tonight, 6.5. Everybody's worried about this Temple Tulsa game. Like, I don't get it. Give me Western Kentucky. I'm doing a game today at Western Kentucky. Maybe you take the Sam Houston under. They should just be called the Sam Houston unders. Although my win ticket is garbage for them. I might as well put that into my little file of loser tickets. That's a loser. That's a loser. Under tomorrow, Oregon State, Utah Utes. All right. King D says the pen is out at under Tulsa. You're bringing the pen out on me? All right. Bring it out on me. That's all right. I didn't. It's not in the chat. I didn't bet it myself. It's on the sites. That is just my opinion on that one, though, King D. You could bust the pen out, though. I don't hate it. I'm just confused. Write it down. 49. I'll say 49 points. I'll go under 49. Pen the 49. Monty is getting the call tonight, right? He's back. He wasn't going to play. He's supposed to play. Why would he's going to get looks to score? Is it plus money? Shout out. I'm going to say absolutely yes. Anytime you're going to get a running back and it's going to be kind of plus money for an anytime touchdown, and he's the guy, I'm going to say take it. I don't care what team he's on. He could be on the Falcons. He could be on the Texans. He could be on the whatever USFL team. I don't care what it is. He's the running back who's the main guy. He's gonna get action. Anton Rice is in the house, my guy. Good to see you. KD says I'm betting it too. You're gonna bet the under 49. You're gonna go for a big payday on under 49. Alt line it up. Get a nod on the alt line on that one. Pop that up for me. Plus 120 for Monty TD. I'll take it. Shot out. Go for it. I like it. I gave you my thoughts. Now, I list like free picks in here and player props, and it is tough to do. Like I thought about, like I'll keep one out in every game per team, and that's like 30 props. I can't do it. Then it just loses the back and forth of the show. If it's just going to be then if I'm going to do something like that where I'm just going to roll out. Let me take a shot out here so it doesn't look like I'm in lecture mode. If I'm going to go and put out props on every single game and a couple of player on each team or something, you're talking 30 plus things. There'll be no back and forth with the chat. There'll be no. I'm going to need a co-host who does fantasy stuff. I'm not a big fantasy guy. I got Michael B running my fantasy team. Monty has been ruled out. Oh, whoa. No, hold on a second, Gio. I thought Montgomery's playing tonight. I heard he is in. Montgomery is in, I thought. Hold on. This says they are playing tonight. No, you're wrong. Jim all in on Gibbs rushing. No. I'm looking at a Pellegrino quote that says he's playing. Stop, Gio. You're on Twitter, right? You're on Twitter? Tom Pelissaro from NFL Network. Correction. Lions Montgomery, running back, left tackle Taylor Decker are playing tonight. Mosley is not playing. They're playing. Questionable game time. It says he's playing. Greer says, "Don't bet MLB teams that are out of the playoffs," says Greer. I don't know if I agree on that one, Mr. Greer. I mean, don't bet teams that are out of the playoffs, but yet here come the Kansas City Royals who've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 of 10, 9 of 11, 10 of 12. I don't think the Royals are anywhere close to being in the playoffs. They've won 9 of 12. I mean, Boston has mailed it in. They dropped 8 of 10. The Rockies have dropped a bunch. Shout out. Your thoughts on Luke Musgrave TD over receiving yards? Yes. You want to go over his receiving yards, Dobbs and Reed? I mean, those are the three guys who get the ball all the time. I don't hate it. Go for it. Maybe even anytime TD with this cat. Stop here. You're right. They were rolled out in a few local Michigan articles. Looks like they're playing. It happens. Yep. No. Don't be scared. He's in. He is in. He's in. You know what we didn't talk about real fast before I get out of here because I got to run. That's why I did the show early. I wonder how many people are going to come in now at 12 o'clock be like, hey, you started. How about Lillard getting dealt to the Bucks? Interesting stuff. I saw like someone was like, oh, the Trailblazers did them 30. They won't trade to Miami. I said this about Durant, Irvin, all these guys want to get traded. You're going to come in and demand a trade? You're lucky I don't trade you to a non-playoff team, bro. You go to Giannis, the MVP, who's going to take you high. Pencil them into the East Conference Finals. That's come on, folks. Lillard. They did him dirty. Oh, they did him dirty by giving him $45 million a year, and then he demands a trade. But yeah, they did him dirty. Locking up the King. Under 47.5 is plus 176. That's it. Because they know. It's more like fool duel. Because they know it's really going to be under. That's why they're not giving good odds. Gianni a little bit dangerous. I think so, Bill. I think so. I mean, I get it. I'm in Miami. I watch Miami Vice every day on TV. I get Miami. It's a nice place to be. It's never better than Milwaukee. Who wants to be in Milwaukee? What are you doing up there? Trash. I get it. I mean, you're coming out of crappy Portland and going to worse Milwaukee. Where, I mean, it's as good as being in Minnesota, some garbage town. I mean, Miami is Miami. Who wouldn't want to play in Miami? I mean, if I'm going to any franchise, I'm not talking like wins and losses, and why wouldn't you want to go to Miami? Shout out your thoughts on Chris Sale, Red Sox money line. Nope, I'm a fan of Chris Sale, but Boston terrible. Yeah, no. Baltimore wraps up the division and 100 wins tonight. And I hate saying locks and bet it all. This is a spot I'm just all in on the O's. I like the O's. I've been to Portland. I thought it was dope. I'm just saying. I think Portland, the Northwest. I got rain. I got trees. I got crappy coffee. No, thank you. No, thank you. I know. Although I do have Gravity Falls, and Dipper Pines, and Grunkle Stan. I'll end the show on that. And Waddles. Go look up Waddles from Gravity Falls. I'm out of here. D-backs run line. Orioles run line. Marlins. Under Packers. Western Kentucky to air that. Where's my quarterback here for Western Kentucky? Come on, Western Kentucky. Get it done. All right. Thanks for popping in early. I got to go do some things. Happy Thursday. Detroit Lady, I know, is going to do a live show tonight on Picks and Parlays. Maybe I'll pop in. We'll see how things go.